Hey guys, so started the build for the haunted house. I already got one room up for the most part, as you can see, obviously. I'm gonna have 4 rooms total. It's gonna be 10 by 10 each room, but they're gonna be like zigzagging and stuff, so it's not gonna be quick. So this is like the jail area for right now. As you can see, this is how I have it framed out. Just got mostly sheets of OSB and then a few half sheets just to get the 10 by 10 sections. So if you saw the video from last year, I did have a room already framed out. So this is all wood from that. So I'm just working on putting all this old pallet wood along the wall right here. So I already started putting pieces here. What I'm doing is I'm ripping some of the old 2x4s in half, putting them on so the screws don't go all the way through, because this is going to be a room right here, so I don't want the screws going through the OSB and possibly poking people. So I still need to do a half wall for right here, kind of like this, because I'm having a walkway 4 feet wide, and then right here is going to be the convulsing nurse with a couple strobe lights and like a jail section with PVC pipe and stuff in here. And then I'm gonna have like 2 skeletons. Gonna have one here that I have air blast for. That's gonna be shooting out of the mouth towards them as they walk by. Then put the sensor right about here, and then gonna have another just hanging body right here with the skeleton. I'm gonna make it look all like skinned and mortified and bloody and stuff. It's not just gonna be a basic white skeleton. So I'll make a video on that when I get them in and start working on them. But yeah, this is definitely a big improvement from last year. I mean, last year's felt small, felt condensed. Like, this feels bigger even though it's not. It's the same room size and everything. It just feels bigger because the height of the 8-foot walls now, instead of like, I think I had 6.5 or something close to that last year. So it's almost 1.5 foot height. And then I'm gonna get OSB and put it on the top, just because there's a street light right there. So in the middle of the night, I don't want a street light shining in here. So and then get some like gray and black paint and paint it. But yeah, I'm gonna rip these 2x4s and then work on putting these pallet boards up to create like a old shack. So I'll update y'all when it's mostly done. All right, so I had to change these walls because I remembered I'm gonna be covering it up anyways, so may as well put the, I guess, non-finished side on this side and then cover it up with the pallets, as you can see. So what I did was I just took it down, flipped it around, and that way I didn't need to rip the 2x4s because I could just screw it straight into a 2x4 in here. So, but I got everything pretty much ready for like the top. I moved these 2x4s and stuff under, like flush with the top, so that I can just set the piece of OSB on there and screw them in. Because like I said earlier, there's a street light right there, and I don't want the street light shining in and ruining the effects and stuff. So still got some wood left over right there. I might do this wall. I'm not sure yet. I did bring like a header thing just to bring it down a little bit, because this is where the jail cell like gate is gonna go, and that's gonna be out of like PVC pipe. So that door is not going to be in the haunt. That's just old from last year. It's warped and swelling and stuff, so it's done. But probably going to save the hinges on it, and then that 2x4, use it for something else. And then I put that other half sheet in here. That wasn't there in the last video that I made for this, so yep. And it worked out because right there's a hole that I can put like a hidden camera in, like catch people's scares and whatnot. And then it works out too because I can run the air line through these slits, or even just drill a little hole and then run it up through for the air blast for the skeleton. But if you're wondering why I chose to go so, like, frame it out so, I guess, well, is because of the wind. I'm in West Texas, and if you're anywhere near from here, you know the wind in West Texas can get pretty bad, and I didn't want the risk of falling over. And same reason why I'm going with OSB on the roof. I used a tarp last year, and that was a pain. I used 2 tarps, and one of them ripped, and I had to buy another one. It was heavier duty, and honestly, trying to find it like 22 by 26-foot tarp is pretty hard. So without it being super expensive, man, this way it's covered. Don't gotta worry about the rain or it blowing off or anything. So. And it's sturdy. Like I'm pushing on this, and it's not budging. So it's budging a little bit that way, like downhill, as you can see. But that's because it's downhill. Once I put the OSB on top, it'll work itself out. So at least that's the plan. But. So this is the jail, torture, holding cell type deal. So here's, as you can see, you got weather coming in, but here's the this is gonna be like the spider and swamp down there. And then you're gonna walk in through two curtains through here. You walk through here. Convulsing nurse is gonna come on here. Right when you get to about here, trip the sensor for the air blast, and spray people in the face here. I'll get a deer camera or something up there in that hole, just to catch people's scares. Come around here, because they're gonna be busy with the convulsing nurse for a little bit. They're not gonna expect another scare. So as soon as they cross this threshold, it's gonna be right in their face. Maybe I'll do a little bit. I'll mess with the sensor, but it'll be air blast will be right here, and then another hanging skeleton will be right there in that corner. But yeah, that's gonna do it for this episode 1, I guess, for the vlog, for the haunt build, because this room's pretty much done. Like I said, all I gotta do is do the jail bars and stuff, and then that's it. And put the roof on. So I'll see y'all in haunt build number 2. See ya.